Hi, my name is Corentin Thierry. I am the sales manager here at BARTEC US for Process Analytic Technology PAT Group. Today, we will be discussing the RVP4 measurement cell. The RVP4 is the reed vapor pressure analyzer used to measure the RVP of liquid and gaseous samples. In this presentation, we will focus on the various components that are in the measurement cell. We will then go over how does a typical measurement cycle happen, and then finally we will look at the most common maintenance items. This measurement cell is actually a small section of the entire analyzer. There are more components around it, obviously, to be able to do the full measurement, but this here is the core of the system where the true and the actual measurement takes place, which is why we have a dedicated video just for this. So regarding the components that are in the measurement cell, we have an inlet and an outlet valve. The inlet valve is a three-way valve that is used to do a bypass and inlet, and the outlet valve is a two-way valve. We have our measurement chamber that is actually temperature controlled to be able to obtain the 100 Fahrenheit or 37.8 degrees centigrade, which is required to do the RVP measurement. We have connected to the measurement chamber a drive that is with a piston and an air actuator. This measurement chamber with the piston inside it, the drive, and the actuator are actually what allows us to obtain the 4:1 expansion required by the ASTM method to do the RVP measurement. Some other methods use different ratios, but for this specific presentation, we will focus on a 4:1 expansion ratio. And finally, here we see a pressure transmitter. So once the expansion is done, to be able to measure reed vapor pressure, we need a pressure monitoring device, in this case a pressure transmitter that will send the information to the analyzer to be relayed to the control room or whoever needs this information. Now, how does the measurement cycle happen? So once we start the measurement cycle, the three-way valve, the three-way inlet valve, opens or switches from bypass to inlet so that we can let the sample go inside the chamber. Once the chamber is filled, we start the expansion. So the piston here moves, or I should say the piston inside the chamber through the actuator moves until the point we reach a 4:1 ratio, or 20%. The piston, the actuator that moves the piston, uses air, as indicated by the ports here. Once we reach a stabilized pressure inside the chamber, then the pressure transmitter here records the value of the pressure, and this is the reed vapor pressure. Once we have the reed vapor pressure, we then open the outlet valve, purge everything out, and then we can start the new cycle. Regarding the maintenance items, really, in this measurement cell, there's only one common maintenance items, which are the seals of the piston inside the measurement chamber. So the seals of the piston, depending on the application, need to be replaced every year or every other year. Some other items that may be replaced in case of failure, although it is not common, include the inlet and the outlet valve, the drive for the piston, and the piston itself, depending on where. In the unfortunate event that some particulates may get inside the measurement chamber, the piston or the inside of the chamber may get damaged and need to be replaced. Another common item that is not present in this cell, but that is part of the analyzer that I do need to mention because it is also a common maintenance item, are the Peltier elements that lead up to the RVP4 measurement cell. Another thing I need to point out is that we have two different sizes of chamber and piston depending on the type of sample that is being analyzed, whether high in viscosity or low in viscosity. With all this being said, we've taken an overview at what the RVP4 measurement cell is, the different parts, its function, and a very quick and simple overview at the common maintenance item. If you have any questions or if you're interested and want to find out more about our RVP4, we will be more than happy to help you. Reach out to us and we will let you know what this analyzer can do for you. Thanks and have a good day.